What's going on, everybody? It's Drew here again. This time I'm going to be playing some Shadowrun Returns. It's on Steam now, based on a SNES game, which I don't know if what came first, the tabletop game or the SNES game. But yeah, I have never played this game. We're going to start a new game, so there might be a lot of story stuff involved. Let's see here. So this may be a long video. Create my character. That's always a fun part. You want to do male or female? Okay, let's do male. Humans. Humans have +3 karma. Start game. Elf. Dwarf. Orc. And troll. Let's go with the classic human. Street samurai, freelance operative, follows the code of the street of honor. Mage, specializes in casting spells, and can't shoot guns as well. Life, Decker, Jack, Magus, Intelligence, Charisma, Shaman, Rigor, Samurai, Jack, Control, Small Robot. Why not? We'll go with the mage. Horns. No horns? Okay. Spend your karma. Karma recipients. Experience. Characters running in the shadows. Achieving goals. Karma improve attributes and skills. Thus improving your body. Requires karma. Yeah, karma available to customize your character. I have no good pistols. System G, shotgun, rifle, strength. Wow, there is a lot involved here. Let's just add a point to that. Spell casting. Close quarters combat, I guess. Throwing weapons. I don't know, let's do close quarters. Wait. Socialite, sure. Half Jack, Lady Z. Let's do acid burn. How about that? I can't spell apparently. Maybe anybody gets that reference. In the morning, four walls, roof is on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled in search of better rocket accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream, as face famine one day. You're a hard working jobs allowed. Need something to change, and soon. You got nowhere to go but down. I guess we can look at stuff, so let's take a look, I guess. In the week. Oh. I didn't mean to click on that, but let's go over here. Check your computer. Stay broken since. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. View your list of contacts. Dead, missing, dead, probably in the gutter somewhere. Dead, retired, or dead. Okay. Either dead ends or just plain dead. Personal calendar. It's empty, nothing to do. Put it down in the notebook. Answer your vid phone. Hey buddy, hope I didn't get you a bad time. He's drunk again or worse. I don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. There's no reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners. Some of us are me. I remember that whatever run when things went to hell and we lost the wad. Makeshift saloon talks afterward. I really had you back that night, didn't I? Dowd. A name you haven't heard in a long time. "3 years ago." Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. New Larry. Been running around with New Larry 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. Almost as well as you did. I've never seen anybody. Idiot. I hate this fragging city. Acid burn. It's wet and the rain feels like acid. I want out of here. Shut your screamer about the raid. We lost the man tonight. We wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. I don't know, acid burn. Sam's a good guy. He can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he's watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer's late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. It's supposed to be a public place. Cut the drag, Sam. We both know why Dowd went right down. Was a fixer, a paranoid chip dream yours? I've been waiting for this all night. You, Larry, has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands, they're shaking. I'd admit it if there was something to admit. I was on point. Knew Larry was supposed to cover Dowd. Something dawns on him. He leans on Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up. He knows it. And he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Rinraku? How come you didn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. Shouldn't have burnt toast before that gun cleared his holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, look over his shoulder, and dartens. He looks for someone. Fixer, okay. I see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? Hands where I could see them, asshole. How much did they pay to sell us out, Larry? He stops and smiles slowly, appears on his face. Honestly, it didn't take much, just enough to get me back to Portland, set up a crush cord job. What the fuck? Oh, this racket. We've got incoming, thanks, orc lady. Those his dreck-eating grin. Looks like you and your friends are finally here. They're gonna take a hard drive off corpse, buddy. We should use our friends more carefully, acid burn. At least we have each other. That guy was never my friend. Buy you a drink out of this? You'll owe me several. Leave the mage, kill the others. Okay. You're in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information available. Yes, okay. So should we like... Oh, that's new Larry, okay. Let's move here. And spray and pray. Or burst fire. Burst fire. Acid burn. Let's get behind some cover here. Let's cast Powerbolt. Just basic spell every mage knows. Has ready. Kill that motherfucker. Bam! How you like that, new Larry? He had it coming. I guess you can move. Let's move over here. Oh. Wounded. He's weak to it, but only did 3 damage, so let's get behind some better cover. Maybe. How do you turn the... rotate the camera here? I wish, like, when I highlighted something, it would pop up. What is this? Kill wound. Bam. Get closer. Bam. Critical hit ×2. Apparently that is not safe, but we're going to have to go for it. There we go. Oh boy, we're surrounded. This is bad. They have a shaman. Shoot that shaman down. Boom. Damn, that hurt. Uh-oh. Okay, they can summon shit. Yep. Let's heal. What's this? Armor and mana bow. Pop magic bow. North normal armor. Let's just go ahead. Got him, he's dead. Okay, we got that guy out of the way. Let's go over here. Take out the Inferno. There we go. I'm not going to hit anybody else. Need to take out that mage, like, big time. Let's go through 2. What's this button do? Wait, okay. Unarmed combat, okay. So mana bolt. I guess move, but I don't know where. Where? Out of ammo. Reload. Spray and pray. Oh, come on. There we go. Line of sight blocked, yep. Got to move. Bam. You okay, Sam? Sam's breathing heavy. Looks like that was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, acid burn. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk till I croak. What about you? Find a safe house out of my town, lay low. Stare at Sam's face on your calm link, shake off the memory, and focus. I had you back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 yuan insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me, alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Margaret, and McCain. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chet, lawyer. Camera swivels. Show well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watts' wishes, Rogers, Mendred, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must be also be on a secure landline to access the number. We will not accept transmissions from comm links or other devices. Sam straightens up, talks seriously first time. Look, acid burn. I've led a direct life, and I probably left the direct corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want a last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. Your plane hits the sea tarmac and jolt. Welcome to Seattle. chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step into the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip to the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Legal chop shop for body shops, body parts, whether from the living or the dead. You're hurting bad enough for knowing this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body, making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. Seems that's where Sam's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by a smell of death and bleach. Interesting. Let's see here. I'm in the back. You smell death that can just wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty, fake, fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Dredson. Hovering over recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job." A little more than you'd want to expect from someone in chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up, lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you? Are you the coroner?" "I'm John Dredson, the organ grinders branch manager here, so yeah, makes me the franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" "Ashburn, represent a man named Sam Watts. I'm here to look for his murder. No one's ever heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts." Let's look at that. He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. What makes you think he's here?" "Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. Press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead?" Let's not tell him how much. Dwarf raises his eyebrow. Smell the weapon of suspicion. A dead man switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? Guess classics never go out of style. Sound grisly. Ripper. Not my title. That's what the Seattle Press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But he's one even more twisted. He or she always removes the internal organ from the victim. What prize would it take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. How about a assistance? First victim's heart was missing. The third had a spleen removed. Dredson, get out here. Yeah. Sam's body is half covered by a surgical sheet. Face ash white from the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest is a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what he wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on the body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Business card. Everything's around. You make out a card. It says a seamstress union. Something handwritten on the back, but blood made it illegible. Cred stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take it. So the cred stick added your account. Look at the purple shirt. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. Bag sloshes a bit in your hand. The handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given torn off bits of blood stain. I feel terrible that we've been long to say. I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Put down the evidence bag. Towering over a corner is a homicide detective right out of the central casting. If you ignore the tusk, pointy ears, and the Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this is new Ripper Vic Watts. Name's familiar. Didn't know his mother killed herself a while back. So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. Had very good authority. Now let's go, Dredson. Give me something to work with here. Ripper case's ticket to lieutenant's badge. So I posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic and then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know if the surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all dumb computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. Lone Star Detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? None of your business, Lumpy, but I don't have a good enough strength. I'm nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new in town. You welcoming committee? Are you detective on the case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation, I will be you, slab human. He looks back at the dwarf, tries to get me more. I'm putting someone on sale or a box this week to claiming my promotion. Wait, there's something here. I'm gonna go check that out. Basic med kit. Okay. You always make friends that easily. I'm a great dinner parties too. I don't do friends well. You really seem like my type. I'm great at dinner parties too. Be straight with me. You're really gonna work for this dead man? Sam was there when I need him. I'm going to return the favor. Job's a job, and this one pays better than most. I'm gonna bring this killer justice. At least street justice. Return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 nuin a week on his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor. I have fashion. After a fashion, excuse me. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work. So we have that in common. What can I help you with? On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking for McCluskey's wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? Official report that she committed suicide about a year ago. Weren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? Whole healthy body can worth a bunch of new ones, but individual organs not worth much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal with the recent deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though. And they don't care whether the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible that some of the slimmer chop shops still use scalpels. I suppose I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes, so you'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type, always too much to be done around here, plus the dead are easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Justin looks up. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you can find anything useful? Okay, I'll do that. Basic med kit. Trauma kit. Cold storage drawer labeled John Doe. The internal thermostat set 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. Open the drawer. The cold storage opens and reveals the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, didn't expect you to be so alive. What do I look like, a damn alarm clock? You were sleeping in a freezer for dead people. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? Oh man, Sam. Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble with something or some or other, though. Jake yells the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. Thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright then, name's Jake, and you are? Call me Acid Burn. Nice to meet you. Sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder, poor guy. I was just hanging at the Seamstress Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I've been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Maybe I need some soak-you-off after all, John. Could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching? Okay. Thanks, John. You're a real pal anyway. And there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out of the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off my head. Jake smiles. You get the impression it didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off the fight, though. That's the last I saw of him until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of the last stay in this place. You know anything else? I know that they found his body a block away from the Union, just laying there in broad daylight. That's the Barrens for you. Jake looks down at his expression masked by chrome crimson plate glass. Shame, though. Wish I'd been there. Those slagging gangers hadn't kind of come along. Tell you what, you look like you could handle yourself with a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leader's got a whole gang searching for Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place where Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? It's nice to have someone watching you back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free, I fight, I get paid. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is like their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it this morgue one piece without get packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon. That's a pistol. Choice as well. There you go. So, you know, down just a minute. Tell me more about these gangers. I'm ready. Just watch my back. Don't make me regret this. I'll follow your lead. I'm not looking for you yet. You can leave whenever you're ready. Do I need to equip shit? Okay, it's equipped already. Head out to the barracks. Formaldehyde. Organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of weary contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. My stash is just around the corner, in the alley. Okay. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see an age-old fight or flight equation. His clouded eyes beneath the track marks on his arms. You can spot a set of tattoos indicate he is, or at least once, a shaman. Hey man, you okay? Yes, no, yes. I saw something that's going to kill me. Calm down, I'm asking Baron. What's your name? My name is Vlad. It's a nice tattoo to you, shaman. Strikes a chord. Yes, I am a shaman. Thought so, Vlad. What do you see? So I saw something. The night saw a spirit so dark, so alien. Where did you see the spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. It's gone now. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Okay. Well, he said it was just around the corner in the alley, so I guess we're going here. Looking for a date, honey? Oh, yes, I am. Damn, I can't click on her. Oh, well. Car's high-tech safe with a mag card reader in front of it. Smooth this. Safe opens, reveal a collection of gear. It's a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Hand over the loot. Hold up. Can we not, like... I can put spend karma. Okay, it's equipped. So everything just equips automatically, I guess. Boom. not pull out my pistol? There we go. There we go. Bam. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I need to find any spot to hide my gear. Good guys drop dead. So hard to keep. City these days. True, I've been around. Seattle seems a runner's paradise as far as I'm concerned. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Okay. Well, there you go. That's a little bit of Shadowrun Returns. Not bad. I think it seems a little simplistic. As far as especially coming from a game that's a tabletop game that could be very, very complex. But I do like the story, and I like the choices and things like that. It plays out a lot like a D&D type of game where it does a lot of descriptive things with the story. Just as far as even just telling you what the environment looks like. So I'm actually really enjoying this. This is actually really cool. But yeah, that's just a small taste. And it's out right now, $15 I believe, on Steam. And from the looks of the main menu looking area, it looked like there was going to be probably some multiple guess I can't save. There would be some multiple stories that can come along a little later on, but yeah, kind of cool. Definitely check it out. It's got like a little bit, if you like the XCOM, it's got a little XCOM in it maybe. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.